there! Welcome to Technology and Livelihood Education, Grade 7 class. I am Teacher Jeneline S. Galilea, your learning partner, here on TV Kasyon. Today, we will be learning about the preparations for the Food and Beverage Services staff and organizational chart and safety and sanitation in the Food and Beverage Services area.
In this lesson, you are expected to identify the different food and beverage services personnel and their basic functions. Identify the attributes of the food and beverage services personnel. Describe the safety and sanitation practices in the food and beverage services areas. And describe occupational health and safety procedures.
Do you have a plan of having a food and beverage services establishment? Who are the different personnel you need? What do these personnel need to do in order to attract more customers? How will you maintain safety and sanitation in the food and beverage services area? The Food and Beverage Services, or FBS, is part of the service-oriented hospitality sector. It can be a part of a large hotel or a tourism business. It can also be run as an independent business.
Food and Beverage Manager oversees the overall operation of the restaurant in accordance to the establishment's policies and standards. Supervisor oversees the food and beverage operations in his assigned area that quality service is carried out in accordance to the establishment's policies and standards. Captain Waiter or Station Head oversees the setup and delivery of efficient customer service in his assigned area. Receptionist welcomes and greets customers at the entrance of the outlet and guides them to their respective tables. Waiter takes and serves food and beverage orders in accordance to proper standards and procedures. Busboy acts as a dining room helper and runner. Bartender prepares drink orders according to prescribed standards. And cashier safeguards the financial revenue of the outlet. The service personnel reflect the image of the company. Before rendering food and beverage services, the personnel must carry themselves in a professional manner to make good impression. Professionalism is a quality that is projected in terms of 1. Physical projection. It is about the appearance, poise, posture, and body language. It requires wearing of clean uniform, carrying a pleasant smile, being clean, and avoiding mannerism or unpleasant habits. 2. Verbal projection. It is about the quality of speech, diplomacy, and tact in words and expressions used, including tone, volume, and non-verbal projections. You have to speak with clarity. Speak in relaxed and natural manner. Observe right speed. Use words like, may I, do you mind, please, and I'm sorry. Be polite and use the remarks like, thank you, good morning, sir, madam, and you have to be honest. 3. Conduct and behavior. It is about practice of basic courtesy, tolerance for difficult guests and customers, compliance to service standard.
You are already familiar with the different food and beverage personnel, as well as how to maintain proper grooming and hygiene. This time, we will learn about safety and sanitation in the food and beverage services area. How? Let's find out. Hygiene and sanitation are the foremost considerations in setting up and managing a food and service business. The quality of food has always been held in high regard. It is the responsibility of the food service operator to take care of the health of the customers and workers. This can be done through knowledge on proper hygiene and sanitation even before the operation starts. What do we need to maintain safety and sanitation? Listen. First, water. Clean water is one of the most important aspects in maintaining hygiene and sanitation in the food and beverage service area. Make sure that you have clean water containers that are always covered. You may use water purifier or mineral water. Second, clean surroundings. Dirty and messy working areas bring about the most cases of food contamination and food poisoning. Because of this, orderliness, cleanliness, and maintenance of a pest control system in the kitchen and dining area are very important. Spray insecticide during evenings when the eatery is closed to the public. Keep equipment and utensils safely covered to avoid being sprayed with insecticide. Third, waste disposal. Segregate wet and dry garbage. The plastic bag should be closed and tied when already full to avoid being reached by flies and other insects.
Equipment handling. Management invests substantial amount in supplies and equipment. Therefore, this equipment must be handled gently and carefully so as to prevent breakage. Breakages are usually caused by A. Mechanical factor. Results from object-to-object collision. B. Thermal shock. Result of sudden change of temperature. C. Improper handling and misuse of equipment. D. Inattentiveness or absent-mindedness. And E. Environmental factors. Practice occupational health and safety. A. Safety in the food and beverage services area. 1. Training. Train and educate workers on basic hygiene, safety protocols, and use of first aid items. 2. Safety equipment. Stock a first aid cabinet, having fire extinguishers, wearing of slip-resistant shoes, cut-resistant gloves, and eye protection. 3. Floors and walkways. Display of caution signs and use of floor mats. B. Preventing ergonomic hazards. Ergonomic hazards refer to workplace conditions that pose the risk of injury to the worker's musculoskeletal system. C. Safety basics. 1. Develop a health and safety policy. 2. Know about your responsibilities. 3. Identify hazards and manage risk. 4. Develop safe work procedures. 5. Orient, train, and supervise workers. 6. Inspect your workplace. 7. Investigate incidents. 8. Hold safety meetings. 9. Provide first aid. And number 10. Create and support a joint health and safety committee.
Did you learn something from our lesson? Let's check. Bring out your TLE notebook. Identify if the following statements are true or false. Write true if the statement is true, and write false if the statement is false. Here we go. Number 1. Always carry a pleasant smile and positive disposition so that others will feel comfortable and at ease with you. The answer is correct. The answer is true. As an FBS personnel, you must always carry a pleasant smile and positive disposition so that others will feel comfortable and at ease with you. Number 2. All remarks such as thank you and good morning should include the guest's name, title, or the word sir or madam. The correct answer is correct. The answer is true. All remarks such as thank you and good morning should include the guest's name, title, or the word sir or madam. Number 3. The dining area should be cleaned every other day. The answer is you're right. The answer is false. The dining area should be cleaned every day and not every other day. Number 4. Mechanical impact is a result of object-to-object collision. The answer is that's right. The answer is true. Mechanical impact is a result of object-to-object collision. And last, number 5. Keep fire extinguishers nearby and inspect them regularly. The answer is perfect. The answer is true. Keep fire extinguishers nearby and inspect them regularly. Congratulations! I hope you have learned something today. But before I bid goodbye, I will leave you a task to do. You will prepare a poster with the content related to hygiene, sanitation, and occupational health and safety procedures. The materials you need are long bond paper, pencil, and any coloring materials. Use the rubrics you see on the screen. And that's all for our TLE subject. Again, I am Teacher Jenny Lynn. See you in our next video lesson. Still here on TV Kasyon. Stay safe, sulong edukalidad.